We're going to hop right into it. And the two scriptures that I am going to be referencing today is Titus 2 and 6. This is out of the Passion Translation. And it says, likewise, guide the younger men into living disciple lives for Christ. I'm also going to reference First Peter 5 and 8. It states, stay alert, watch out for your great enemy, the devil. He prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. There's another translation. I'm going to go ahead and bring that up because that was actually the the NLT translation. But there's another translation that I want to show you guys that probably is going to give you a little bit more color, which is the ESV translation. It states, this is First Peter 5 and 8, be sober minded, be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion seeking someone to devour. So when you start off your relationship with God, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and I have to keep saying that because so many people say, praise God, but what God do you serve? So I need to make it known that I serve and I represent the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But when you start off your relationship, he has to get you on his agenda. So the way I like to look at this is team A and team B. So you're on team A now, the winning team. Congratulations. And team B is more so like the devil. So you have an adversary that is looking to essentially get you off track. So there's this thing where when you start your relationship with God, he may strip things away from you that you are addicted to. You may be addicted to sex. You may be addicted to food. You may be addicted to marijuana. You may be addicted to alcohol. You may be addicted to pornography. There's so many things I could go on when it comes to addictions. And he takes those things away from you. Or maybe I should rephrase that, he empowers you to put those things down. So therefore, we can get those bad seeds out of your garden. Remember when I said on my first video, I want you to think of your mind as a garden. So we need to get those seeds out so that team B does not have a doorway to your mind. Remember, your soul, your mind isn't saved. So if you want your spirit to override your soul, then we need to uproot all of those bad fruits that's in there. Again, this is renewing your mind, Romans 12 and 2. And I just remember when the Lord was stripping away a lot of my addictions, I'm like, dang, this is boring. Like, who am I now? And that's the whole purpose. That is the whole thing. It's like, that's not you. You probably did those things to cope, or you just found identity in them. Like, you'll say, this is just what I do. Like, I come home, I smoke my weed, or I wake up and I got to beat my meat. I am very graphic on this channel, just so you guys know. I'm gonna keep it real with you, and all of those things are not gonna help you understand what God's will is for you, because that's not what He wants for you. So I want to just be honest and transparent to say, like, it is at the beginning going to feel like you're dying to yourself, your old self, the self that you identify with. But the beauty behind all of this is eventually you are going to see who God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob created you to be. It's such a beautiful thing. And I just want you to know that everyone who has been born again went through this process. That's why it's best, if you are a parent, to start your kids early with planting the right seeds, with helping them to understand God before they go out to this world, the culture. And now it's very hard for them, or it's very painful for you as a parent to see them go through the process where God is just essentially detoxifying their lives. So I'm saying all this to say it's very best to be sober minded when you are walking with God, and don't be condemned. You know, you may read the Bible as you're intoxicated, or you may read the Bible just after you just fornicated or something like that. And it's not okay, but God will meet you where you are, but always be intentional about getting better. don't use it as an excuse. Well, his grace is here for me. It is there for you, but eventually the grace is not going to cover your consequences. And maybe I should phrase that a little bit better to say, like, there's always consequences to your actions. So pray for grace, you pray for mercy, but eventually God is going to want you to get to a point where you can walk this thing out on your own. And it's not a matter of you doing what you know that you shouldn't be doing and then just praying that the Lord helps you from there. Because again, there's always an adversary, Team B, that's looking to get you off track. And that will always be the case until you are off of this earth. There will always be an adversary, just so you know. So that concludes this video for today, and I will talk to you guys on my next video. All the important links will be in the description box. See ya. Bye.